full statement will be entered into the record.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The nation's budget is not only a spending plan, but it's also a statement of values. And in a $3.5 trillion budget, there's a lot of room for a lot of statements. But I don't think that there's a more important statement in the President's proposed budget than that for cancer funding, for research, prevention, and early detection. 30 years ago, if you were diagnosed with cancer, less than 50% of those lived beyond 5 years of their diagnosis. Today, it's 65% for adults and 80% for kids. Between 1998 and 2003, cancer funding doubled. Then in 2003, cancer funding was halted, and there was about a 17% reduction from that point to today. President Obama has proposed a doubling of cancer funding for each year from $6 to $12 billion. This will fund promising new research, the development of new smart drugs which target the cancer cells without damaging the healthy cells. This is an extraordinary time of hope and promise, providing that the money is available to the National Cancer Institute and the National Institutes of Health. An extraordinary time of discovery, of new drugs, of new treatments that will increase the survival rate in virtually every category of cancer and cancer funding. A couple of years ago, the American Cancer Society came to Capitol Hill, and they asked every member of Congress to sign a resolution that supported the principles of the 2015 campaign. The 2015 campaign was the goal was to eliminate all human suffering and death due to cancer by the year 2015. Now, there was a lot of controversy within the cancer community as to whether or not that goal was achievable. That's not important. What's important is that we're making progress toward the goal. And in virtually every measure, it's a confirmation that we are making progress toward that goal. But there was another thing, Madam Chair, and that was that in asking members of Congress to sign this resolution, and then the resolution was voted on that night, it was called a non-binding resolution of the congressional will. No force of law behind it, no force of budget. This changes that objective by putting a massive investment of dollars behind the fight against cancer. So the goal of 2015 campaign to cure cancer in our time, to eradicate cancer in our lifetime, even if we don't meet the full objective of that goal, it should be to make progress toward the goal. It should be America's goal. And as a nation, we should insist on a massive investment behind cancer research, prevention, and early detection. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Mr. Higgins, for your testimony.